Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. This is from my latest order from cubezz.com, C-U-B-E-Z-Z. You might be able to see from the box what's in this one. What's it called? An Aosu Yileng cube. This is basically the 4x4 Fisher cube that they released recently. I love the fact that YJ, or Moyu as they are now known, are now producing original puzzles. They used to be basically entirely knockoffs, but now they're producing original puzzles, which is great. And long may it continue. They have got a lot more puzzles in the pipeline from what I've seen. Sorry, I'm just checking something that I suspected was the case. I'll explain more in a moment. Yeah, it's great that they are producing more. I've seen some other designs that they've got in the pipelines as well, on Chinese websites and stuff, so I'm very much looking forward to those, and I'm sure I'll be buying those as well. So there's some very interesting ones, shape mods and things that they seem to have on the way. So yeah, this is the 4x4 Fisher cube essentially. So it's like the 3x3 Fisher cube, where they've kind of chopped off the corners to make them triangles, and they've extended the centres into points, which is what the Fisher cube is. But of course, because it's 4x4, you've got some different shaped edge pieces. What's going to be interesting about this, right, you've got more than one solved state, so I'm not entirely certain how I'm going to go about solving this at the moment. Whether I can pair up the centres successfully, because you can see at the moment it's got regular colour scheme, so you've got red, white and blue. But if I do what I just did a moment ago, you've then got red, white and green, but you can see it's still in a solved state. So figuring out what to pair things with might be a bit tricky. I might have to do it the way I went about solving things like the cane cube and things, which are all the 4x4 shape mods. But then I don't know if that's really necessary. So once it's scrambled, I'll go away and give it a solve and see what I can figure out about it. So this puzzle is based on the Moyu, what's it called, Aosu, I don't know how it's pronounced really, 4x4 speed cube, which is supposedly one of the best 4x4 speed cubes there is. And I've got to say the turning quality of it so far is without doubt excellent, easily finger trickable, probably I suspect corner cuts quite significantly as well, as it does indeed. For a 4x4, yeah, that's with ease. There's no difference, so it's going to be dead easy to get things lined up while you're solving this. It's got kind of half bright stickers on. It's got a lighter blue, a fluorescent orange and green and yellow, but the red's a regular red. I prefer regular shades. I'm sure I've said that on my channel before, but oh well, it doesn't look terrible or anything. I just prefer the kind of duller shades myself to these bright ones. Yeah, I was going to say something about the price of this, because I got this from, I think it was for $32 or $33 from cubezz.com. Originally, the first place I saw it advertised for sale was on Liteake, and they were asking $63 for it, which is just insane for a 4x4 shape mod. There was no way I was going to pay that. I basically said I'd pay up to about $40 for it. Later that day, it appeared on HK Now store for $63, and again, there's no way in hell I was paying that for a 4x4 shape mod. And the same day it appeared on cubezz.com for $39. No, $38 actually, I think. So I went away and bought it from Cubezz at $38. A few days later, I got an email saying I've got a PayPal refund of $6 from them. They've reduced the price of it on their store, and they refunded the $6. Now they're under no obligation to do that. But yeah, the customer service from this store just gets better and better and better. As far as I'm concerned, you know, I bought it at the price it was advertised at the time, so I might have been a bit miffed if I'd noticed it they'd dropped the price, but you know, again, they would have been under no obligation to refund my money, so it's very nice of them to do so. So yeah, definitely recommend their store. They've got the best prices around, they've got superb customer service and excellent delivery times, so honestly, there's just no reason not to buy from that company, and free shipping as well. Alright then, so I think it's time we got this thing scrambled, ready to go away and give it a solve. I don't know why I'm scrambling it in shape, because there's no need to do that since it is just a 4x4. it's not a cuboid that's going to get bandaged. Wow, this thing's going to look crazy scrambled. Oh, I'll tell you what's difficult, figuring out... Oh, and I'm losing a sticker there, let me just put that back on. I don't think it came from that one. Yeah, it must be. It's not very sticky actually. No, that's not good. I think it's actually got lube under it, that's the problem. So I'm going to have to clean the lube off and glue that one on. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully it's not going to get loose anymore. So I'll do that after I finish the video. There's another one. Oh no, it's just not quite placed right. But yeah, it's not obvious once it's scrambled exactly what needs to line up with what to turn. Yeah, this thing looks a complete and utter mess, as you can see when it's scrambled. That's fabulous, I love it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the puddle here when I'm struggling to turn it. It's just difficult to see exactly where to line things up again, because you've got so many different shapes pointing in all kinds of different directions on each face. It's makes it challenging a couple of times just to see where things need to line up. Okay then, I think I can definitely say that that is now scrambled. I'll go away and hopefully give it a solve, and I'll get back to you when I've done so. Alright then, so as you can see, the Yileng is solved again. I suppose I should really call it by its proper name, since that's what they call it. Not too difficult. It takes a little bit of figuring out what to do with your centres. First of all, because they have orientation, so it's kind of like a 4x4 super cube, and also the edge pairings for the white and yellow face edges. It's not too tricky actually. It's not. I was sort of adding a bit too much difficulty to it with what I said earlier than it actually involves. However, you do have to be a little bit careful. It's very easy to get it wrong, sort of thing, which I did the first attempt, and I ended up having basically two pairs of the same. I think it was two red, white, and blue. So I had to sort that out. But other than that, is you can solve it like a regular 4x4. But it's just like any other shape mod. It kind of, you have to kind of change your perspective slightly and to figure things out. But it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a fun puzzle. This is one that's going to get solved often. There's no two ways about it. I do have one thing to say about the quality of it. It is excellent quality. It turns fabulously. There have been no problems with the turning of it whatsoever. It really does turn well. However, I do kind of feel it's a little bit of overkill for a puzzle like this. Now, I understand it's a great speed cube. From what I've seen, I'm no speed cube, but from what I've seen on YouTube and things, people talking about the Aosu. It is a great speed cube, the 4x4 Aosu. However, for a puzzle like this that's not really meant to be speed cubed, I think it's a bit of overkill. There's no need to make it this good and therefore hiking the price tag up for what is a solving puzzle rather than a speed cubing puzzle, if that makes sense. It really is good quality. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's overpriced, I'm not saying it's not worth the money. I'm saying that for a shape mod like this, I don't think you need that kind of speed cubing ability, and therefore I think it's a little bit wasted on this. And I think they would have sold more of these if they made it a little bit cheaper, by lowering the quality and lowering the turning quality. But I said, this isn't the kind of puzzle you're going to speed cube anyway, so you just don't need that kind of speed cubing quality and ability in a puzzle like this. And so I think they've probably hurt their sales. Oh, I've just noticed that a sticker's getting pulled off by, look at that. I think it probably wasn't placed quite right, so it's overhanging the edge, and as this comes down it pulls it off. I'll definitely have to sort that out. But anyway, as I was saying, I think they would have sold more units if they'd made it a bit cheaper, a bit more accessible to people, because most people just, I mean, you know, $30 odd for what is essentially a shape mod is quite expensive compared to the rest of the market, and so I think they probably hurt their sales by pricing it at this level. I think they'd have sold a lot more by pricing it at a lower level with a little less quality. But that's my opinion. I mean, obviously I bought it. I know several other people who bought it as well, so you know, I could be wrong about this, but yeah, that is my opinion of it. I encourage you to tell me what you think, whether you think I'm right or wrong about that. Do you think it's too expensive for what it is? But yeah, I've made my point on that now. But aside from that, it is a great puzzle. The stickers leave a little bit to be desired in the placement. I've got that one glued back on, which is on the blue corner piece here, but some of the white triangles aren't placed very well. This logo sticker, it bizarrely is bigger than the piece it goes on, so it overhangs the edges, so I'm going to have to trim that down a bit. I don't know if that shows up on the camera there. Let me see if I can get if you can see. I don't know if it shows up or not, but hopefully it does. If you can see there, it's overhanging the edge of that centerpiece there, so that's going to need trimming as well. So a little bit of attention to detail wouldn't have gone amiss, especially when you're asking people to buy what is quite an expensive puzzle. So that's a little bit disappointing, but other than that, it is a very fun puzzle. There's no two ways about it. Please don't take this as a bad review. I've thoroughly enjoyed solving this. It is a lot of fun. It looks fabulous when it's scrambled. It looks absolutely insane when it's scrambled, and it's a fun solving experience. So definitely one I'm happy to have in the collection, but I think a little bit of attention to detail would have helped, and perhaps a lower price point would have encouraged more people to splash out and buy this. Alright then guys, thanks very much for watching. That's it for this video, and I will see you next time. Take care now. Bye.